Ep.16. I almost forgot. I had to look it up on our YouTube to make sure I had the right number. I'm Shane.
Josh.
This is Derek.
That's Derek. He's my cousin. It's his birthday today.
Thanks for having me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Everybody that's not us, take a shot. I have to drive later, so. So we went to Microcenter today, and Josh spent
Too much
a
money.
decent amount of money. Not a lot, not a little.
Not a lot. Not
Still
a
too much for not buying an actual whole PC.
Why don't you let them know what you bought and why you bought it? Because I feel like this is pretty interesting because of your purchase. The case.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm building a whole PC based around Gundam because Asus came out with these. Well, they came out with a bunch of stuff. They came out with two different ones. They came out with like the original Gundam RX-78, and they came out with a case, motherboard. For Gundam, they came out with a GPU also, but for the Zaku 2, which I
can pull.
Zaku 2 is this the case I got because they didn't have the Gundam case because I would have bought that because it has a cool glass panel on the front that has etched out of the Gundam and it lights up like RGB through the glass. But that's the case I did get. Was the Zaku 2 case.
It's right here, right?
Yeah, not $300.
How much was it?
It was $100.
Oh, well then,
because it came out in China first, like months ago.
Okay.
And it just came out in America. And basically everything sold out because they had a mouse, they had a keyboard, they had Wi-Fi routers for some reason. So I bought the case and I got the motherboard too because I was like, I might as well because I've had a CPU sitting around for.
So they just came out with this?
Yeah, they just came out with it in America like.
It's pretty dope.
Less than
it looks like
ago.
It actually has good cooling and everything at the front. You know?
I don't know if you. Oh, it doesn't even have a picture of the side.
I know it's annoying, isn't it?
But the back side of it has that whole picture on it, like the back of the case.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then what's that? See where the bay is at the bottom? What's the thing in the middle? Is that just like a?
That's the Xeon symbol.
Okay, all right.
Almost said Zaft, but that's a different. Well,
yeah,
if you know Gundam, that's Gundam Seed. Gundam Seed
instead
of Gundam regular.
Seed Destiny
is the second series of it.
And I've heard it's trash.
No, I think.
Or is it Destiny 2? Seed Destiny 2. Is that a thing?
See, I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. The first, just Gundam Seed was kind of trash, and then I heard that it got better in Destiny. I never watched Destiny.
Okay.
Gundam Seed Destiny.
The reason why you didn't watch Destiny?
So it came out while I was in high school, and I just didn't keep up with shows then.
Okay.
And then I never went back and watched it. I'm pretty sure it's like 200 episodes.
I have like 12 of the episodes on a random DVD.
Ricky probably has all of them. But no, I haven't watched all the Gundam series, but I've watched like the first one and then the second one, which is Zeta Gundam.
Oh wait.
Well, okay. I already had to do this. Gundam is complicated because there's two different. Well, there's Universal Century, which is the main Gundam line series, and there's a whole bunch of series within that series. So there's like Gundam, Zeta Gundam, and then there's this sort of spin-offs, I guess you could call them, because they came after like Gundam Wing, which is not in that universe at all. It's a whole separate universe.
Okay.
Gundam Wing, G Gundam, they aren't related to anything.
And then Iron-Blooded Orphans is
and Seed Gundam
basically
Seed.
in its own. But
yeah,
they
it's
talk
also,
about like an event that.
I think that still was just its own lore.
Right, exactly. But
Yeah.
it was like the same name of an event from a different series, right?
Oh, really? I don't know.
I believe.
I can't remember.
I'm not positive. I can't remember.
I still need to watch the last 2 episodes of that.
Yeah. He watched some of it. How much did you watch
Of
it?
what?
That Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
I think I watched
Wasn't it the first season?
the first like 15 or so episodes.
Yeah.
So I remember I stopped watching it because I wasn't really into it, and then you convinced me to watch more.
Oh.
And then I watched another like 5 or 6 episodes, and I'm just like, man, it's
Yeah.
just not doing it. Because I just want them to get to Earth, and then I'm like, it's gonna be a really long time before they get to Earth.
It really is. But I mean, like I like Gundam and everything, right? I'm not in love with Gundam, but I like obviously the premise of it's really cool. Like the model designs of things is really cool. But that one is my favorite just because one of all the ones that I've seen, it has the most action and the least amount of politics.
Yeah, well, I mean the other ones are based around like a story. They're based around characters.
Right.
It's not like only about fighting. But there's
Because like this one I liked because it was like at least like obviously there were some episodes where it was like a bunch of heavy politics or whatever, but there was always like something else going on at the same time. So it was never like I can't remember what series it was that I tried to watch, but I made it through about maybe 8 or 9 episodes, and I was told, I don't remember which one it was, but I was told to go back and just like, oh dude, just watch a couple more episodes because it starts getting better or whatever. But I was just so not into it because it was like they had shown you the Gundam, right, of the main character's Gundam. He had piloted it one time in the first 9 episodes, and then that was pretty much it. And like there was some background war stuff going on, but there wasn't really any action or whatever. And like I'm a fucking moron, and I just want to see explosions and people fight, and like
you just want to see him scream and charge up.
Yeah, I want there to be a good story as well, but I need there to be some level of excitement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's mostly just like, and I'm not saying that one was only politics, but from what I watched, there was it was heavy. And apparently that one was notoriously heavy for it, but people said the story was like super good or whatever.
I'm not sure what.
It was an older one. I think it was from like really early 2000s maybe or something like that. Because you could definitely tell in the like the art style and everything, the animation I should say. But
yeah, I've never really been into Gundam a whole lot, but like I saw like Gundam Wing back in the day on Toonami when they had it on there, and I liked that.
My opinion is the second worst one.
Second worst one. I mean, it was cool. Like, I think that's
I didn't like Wing.
I think that's the first one I ever actually saw, so it was like really cool to me, you know, at the time. And who knows how old I was then.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just
there's just other things that are.
It's like those ones are. So in Gundam, there's not a lot of Gundams.
Right.
Like Gundams are like super strong.
Right.
Mobile. They're the mobile
the
suit.
frames.
Yeah, mobile suit is the name of the giant robots.
Right.
And there's mobile suits, and then there's Gundams, and Gundams just like destroy mobile suits.
Yeah,
Right.
Gundam frames. Yeah.
And so that in Wing, they have all those main Gundams, and then they like team up, but then they don't, and I don't know, it's just weird.
Yeah, I actually did just finish watching Unicorn though, because I think I was like a few years ago. I remember we were talking about it, and you told me to check that one out. So I finally just did recently. I actually just finished it today.
Gundam
earlier.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Angle your mic up just a little bit. There you
Like
go.
that? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So, but yeah, it was cool. I mean, the action was good throughout it, but a lot of it came down to like we were talking about with the politics. Like I didn't really like, but it was mostly because I couldn't. Like all this stuff is happening right at the beginning, and I couldn't keep up with everything because there's these families, and then there's the Federation, and you know what I'm saying? There's like so much.
The beginning
That
of
one's
it is
also basically the end of a whole series.
Okay.
right.
So like, there's a lot of little things that you would catch on to and know about if you had watched the previous stuff. Because like that one's in the Universal Century, and it's like the last thing to happen.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that was the case because like I said, they already had all this shit that was obviously established, and I have no idea where I'm at like going into it, you know. So I'm just watching it, and they got like the Vis family and the Zeons or whatever, and what the Federation's doing and all that shit. But I mean, and like overall, I didn't really care for the characters too much, with the exception of like the princess. Like I liked her, but I don't know. It was still good. Like I liked it, but it doesn't make me want to watch more Gundam, you know?
Yeah, I think the other problem Gundam has is something it's like weird because you like kind of have to get over it because the main character is always like a whiny teenager.
Yeah, and he was doing, and it was the thing too, is like, I understand where he's coming from, right? But it was like every fight, he's just sitting there yelling at him, like trying to convince him the other way, and I'm just like, bro, just fucking kick his ass.
That might have been another
like,
reason I liked Iron Blooded Orphans more because
he didn't care. He's like, yo, I'll murder everyone.
There was 2 main characters. The one was like the cool, suave guy who was the leader, right? But he didn't do a whole lot of fighting, but he still could. But then there was, what was his name? Oh my God, dude. It started with an M, and it meant moon. I remember his name was translated into like moon or whatever.
Yeah, a little short dude.
But
he would murder anybody.
Mikasa, maybe? No, that's from
Attack on
Titan. It started with an M. I don't know. I remember. But anyway, yeah. He would just be like, oh, who do I need to kill? Bang, bang. All right, fuck that guy. Oh, I'm out in my Gundam right now. Oh, look, there's enemies.
That's funny.
Like literally no emotion whatsoever.
Yeah.
And he would like through the series while he was doing. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, I guess.
Good God, I don't even know how to say his name. It's Mikazuki. Mizaku.
Oh, Mikazuki. Yeah.
Mikazuki. You were close.
I guess. Yeah. He was like using like the Gundam to its full extent because they had those things that tapped into your like spine or whatever, so you could have better reactions or better reaction time. And he was using it so heavily that like it was literally shutting down other parts of his body. He's like, I don't fucking care. I'm a quadriplegic unless I'm plugged into this thing, and I don't care. I just want to kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a monster.
Yeah. I was like, great. Don't even care about his backstory. Oh, we got like
Who needs
the flashback 15 times where he's shooting people in the alley. Cool. That's all I need. He's a psychopath.
Yeah, there's a show that came out recently that's kind of like Gundam mixed with other stuff. That's 86. It's like
Called 86?
Yeah.
Okay.
86 the number and then 86 spelled out. I don't know if it's actually both, but that's what the
I wonder
title
if that's
looks
just
like.
Americans making things complex.
Maybe.
It's like that Demon King Daimo.
It just means Demon King.
Yeah.
Demon
It's
King.
just
But yeah, it's pretty good because it's like it goes into like some weird stuff, sorta, because it's like goes into I guess racism because like all the pure blood people, so everybody has like silver hair and blue eyes or something.
Mhm.
They're inside of the Capitol, and then they say that they have autonomous units fighting on the front lines, but they're really just everybody that's not
Okay.
the
So using them as like literal cannon fodder
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Okay.
And they're fighting actual autonomous enemies from another nation that went crazy and destroyed their own nation and are just out killing things.
Okay.
And it's based off of that, and like basically nobody cares about them except for like one or two people.
Was it like the automation took over the country?
Yeah, it took
Okay.
over everything. Like,
Okay.
just destroyed everybody, killed all the people. So basically, well, there are other countries, but they kind of barely mention them. It just the first season just ended.
That's why Elon Musk wants to make us part computer so we can't be taken
get-
over.
So we're already computers.
Yeah.
That's another mecha anime. You're
Yeah,
saying?
they're sort of like the Ghost in the Shell mechas, so like spidery.
Oh, okay.
They have like a cannon on top.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is quite about that genre, but like overall, I'm really not that into it. Like I think there's exceptions, like
During Logan,
like
'cause you
Neon,
like that.
yeah, Neon Genesis and
Code Geass.
yeah, Code Geass was really good. Like
I do
to
wanna
me,
watch
Code
that.
Geass feels like just a much better like Gundam show. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
Just, where's just weird powers? Well, I guess I can't say that because Gundam has weird powers.
I was
in
gonna
it,
say
too.
that
Yeah.
the shit that was going on in a unicorn. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Telekinesis
like-
shit or whatever.
It's like once a series thing that happens.
Right. There's like one development.
and they started
yeah.
getting
one
super.
because the new types have like a psychic power
Right.
and they can like feed off of each other.
It got
basically,
super heavy towards the end too. Like how there was like all these like they're going through fucking time and shit. I'm just at the end in one scene. I'm just like, what the fuck even happened? You know?
To be honest, it's been a while since I watched it, so I like
Uh,
forget everything until
right.
like I like get reminded of it. But yeah, like because in the very first one, it doesn't happen like that crazy stuff doesn't happen. He does maybe stop a meteor.
Mhm.
It's a little
With his mind?
no
Oh.
with his Gundam, but also with his powers.
Okay. All right.
His powers just made it so that the Gundam didn't completely get destroyed.
That's the other thing. I feel like people who haven't watched Gundam or like whatever, I feel like they think Gundams aren't that big, but they're like
Huge,
they're fucking
like
huge. Like I am like me. I'm 6 foot tall. I would probably be at the things like
lower than its like foot.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like
like-
roughly around its ankle height.
it-
Like
Not even. I think you'd be like toe height.
you think?
Yeah.
Because I know like they're when they get in the chest, they're roughly like
They're like
know,
the size of
the circle on the chest, right?
They're like this. Like a person would be like, I don't know. It's kind of weird because they like change the size.
Right.
sometimes. But like a person's like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Unicorn,
I guess-
there was like the palm of the hand, like they could stand on the palm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like smaller than a finger. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, probably yeah. Like lengthwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I still need to watch Neon Genesis. I still want to watch that Code Geass. I literally
I got
never
Code
remember.
Geass on Blu-ray. Wanna
Okay.
borrow it?
It was on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube because it was just free.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Was it free because you had that thing, or okay, it was just
No,
free
it
in
was just-
general?
Yeah. I mean, it's from like 2009.
Okay.
maybe even before that, maybe 2005. I can't remember.
Dude, you remember?
Wait, did they said they were coming out with something for that recently? Did they ever come out with
Okay,
it?
later.
Movie?
Was it a movie?
Yeah,
Did you watch it?
I did not.
What was the movie for Code Geass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 2019. Correction.
I can't remember if that was like
Retelling.
yeah,
or-
if it was like a retelling with like an alternate ending.
I think-
I forget, but I thought it was gonna be I thought it was gonna be more of like a sequel thing, which depending on how you interpret the ending, it might not make sense to you. But yeah, I'm not really sure. So because I remember I saw it came out and I looked into it, I was like, all right, I gotta watch it, and I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I'm guessing you probably didn't watch the spin-off series either. Did
No, I
you?
didn't.
It's like Akia the something.
Yeah, doesn't it? It's like a different part of the world. It's like whatever
Yeah.
conflicts going on there.
Yep, it's
yeah.
wherever the war is actually happening. It's
Okay.
I think they're Japanese people, so they're like discriminated against in their own unit and basically sent off like super hard missions.
Okay.
When I watched it, it wasn't even finished, and they like went on hiatus, so I don't even know if it's finished. And I still haven't seen.
It was shorter too, right? It was only like
It was like, but
7
they were
episodes or something.
yeah,
like
they
that.
were. I think they were like 40-minute long episodes.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, it was like 7 or 8 episodes. I think there were only like 4 out when I was watching
Yeah.
it.
I think I just opted out to not watch it because I think
Well, it looked weird too because they used CGI
Oh,
for the
okay.
mechs.
I think I convinced
So not all the
myself.
time.
Yeah,
They didn't
not
use
all
it through
the
the-
time.
okay.
No, like the regular people. The people were animated, but the mechs were.
I think I convinced myself like it because like part of what's great about Code Geass was like how intricate like the story was with what Lelouch was doing and shit like that, and I convinced myself like that's not gonna be going on in the other part of it, So it's like
I already expected that. I just wanted more of like the
Right.
universe.
and like because the action in that was cool depending on what scene was, but overall it's like I don't think that's what made the show.
Oh, definitely not. Right.
You guys remember when before all the copyright shit, like in like 2009, when you could watch like new episodes of shit on YouTube because people would fucking just upload a video of it?
Yeah, but it would get taken down eventually.
Yeah, I watched like the first 150 episodes of Bleach on YouTube.
Jesus.
After I would come home after school, my parents had like the computer down in the basement because they didn't have a spot for it upstairs at the time. And I would go down there, I would turn the computer on, and I would sit there for like 6 hours and just watch Bleach.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was when I made my first email, which was bleach.man
We-
with a bunch of numbers or whatever. Because I remember I was in the middle of watching it, and I was like, I forgot, I had to make an email for something. It was probably my Hot Topic card or something stupid like that. And I was like, I'm watching Bleach. Bleach.
Password is Bleach lover.
And then anytime I would fucking have to give someone my email, like at a store or whatever, I'd be like a year after that, I was like, and then I'd have to tell them. And I'm like, does that keep falling?
Yeah, I think it keeps.
Let me grab a
slowly, like-
screwdriver real
Okay.
quick.
Yeah, watching Naruto back in the day too. I got into Naruto from the Shonen Jump books. They were like a weekly magazine, and they had like one chapter of every like ongoing series. So that's how I got into like Naruto, and I didn't really get into Bleach that much, but there was that weird.
Ghost Hand says watching Naruto back in the day as well.
What up, Ghost Hand?
Yeah, I remember. You know what's funny about that too is like that was the first time I ever watched a show subbed was Naruto because I found out that they were further ahead in Japan or whatever.
yes.
So I went online. I started watching it subbed because I used to actually watch that show, and that was like before. Like I legitimately understood what filler was, and I remember I was watching it, and it was just like episode after episode of filler, and I remember just sitting there like, bro, why the fuck is nothing happening? It's just literally one episode after another of nothing happening. I just fucking stopped watching it. I'm like, I completely dropped it because
A little off topic, but I walked out there, got into my toolbox, grabbed a screwdriver, and then on my walk back in here, I forgot that I bought an iFixit kit. So I have to, so I'm like, fuck that screwdriver. I'm specifically using the iFixit kit.
Yeah,
Podcast is not sponsored by iFixit.
but it could be.
It could be. That'd be cool.
I also watched Bleach subbed. There's
Yeah.
another one like I used to be back in the Bleach back in the day, and I was watching that subbed, and I sat there, I watched it. I got caught up to where they were in Japan. It was like 160 episodes or something, and I got caught up, and then I just stopped and never went back to watch it. So that's just how it went.
I never even started Bleach, but
No.
they recently came out with a sort of spinoff. It's called Burn the Witch. It's in the same universe, but it takes place in England, and it's like weird. There's like dragons and shit.
Does that have anything to do with the?
Yeah, the first
No.
arc was good.
Yeah, it was
It was
pretty much the
same.
only thing I liked about Naruto. First arc.
Yeah, I mean, the first arc was good, and then I would say until they got to the stuff going into more with Orochimaru, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's when it got good again, I think. But like in between that point, it was just okay the whole time, you know?
Yeah, I
was
just
way too into Naruto too.
I just remember so little about that shit, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of shows that I don't remember a lot about. But yeah,
It
that
was so long. I think I was in high school.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
'cause-
definitely
You know?
I was in
I was like-
7th grade.
Yeah. I was about to say when it first started coming out, I was like
Well, and
maybe
I found
9 years old.
I think I found about in like 5th grade from those like Shonen Jump books.
Yeah.
I'm saying because like, but it wasn't even a TV show when I found out about it. I was like,
Oh,
damn,
really?
this shit's awesome. I love ninjas.
You were reading it and shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I started somewhere in the middle because
Right.
I couldn't get the earlier copies of because I didn't even know the manga books existed yet. Like these books, the Shonen Jump books, they're like magazine sized, and they have like one chapter
So you
of
actually
like
got the
10 different.
the
Shonen
mag-
Jumps,
really?
yeah, like-
They
they're
were
like-
at like Walmart and like CVS and stuff. You could just go in and buy them.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the only reason I got one to begin with is it said it had a Yu-Gi-Oh card in it.
Ah,
Yeah,
and then
they
I
used to
just
give cards.
I have like 2 years worth of books now.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
just
they
chilling
used
in
to
my
have
basement.
cards.
It's like if I stack them
Dude, they
from the ground up all the way up to here is how big it
It's like, you know, you go buy like a manga volume or whatever, or like a collection of volumes. It's about that thick. You
Yeah.
know, roughly
do they
like
still sell those?
I'm sure. I mean,
Because I feel like I've never seen that.
really?
Yeah.
Man,
Just
they
seen
dude,
that-
they
just
used to have
seen,
them in our high school library.
Yeah, see, I don't like if I did see one, I just don't recall.
Yeah.
But I know what Shonen Jump is, but I don't. I feel like I just never actually seen one.
Yeah, they're here. I'll pull up an image real quick.
huge lot. 36.
Shonen Jump.
Oh no, final issue is 9 years ago. What?
Of Shonen Jump?
Yeah.
This is like what they look like.
No, that's not true.
I was
Because I
gonna
have
say.
one. I have one from 2011, and it said it ended in 2000.
Final issue
Wait,
of
they got
Oh,
a,
no,
they
it
got a
didn't.
Demon Slayer cover.
It ended in 2012. It did end.
oh
Well, then what's that? What is
well, Demon Slayer's
It's,
been a manga for a little while.
right. Oh, so maybe.
oh, unless it started up again.
It
'Cause
might
That
have.
has My Hero. How long's My Hero been out?
The manga,
Yeah.
6 years maybe, something
Yeah,
like
'cause
that.
this ended 9 years ago.
Yeah,
I mean, it might have started back up. This is just Wikipedia, so
Mm.
could be wrong. But yeah, the last issue I have is from like 2011, and that was just even random too, because before that it was like 2009, and then before that was like 2006.
Hmm.
But I think all of the year of 2003 or 5, I can't remember which one, and then all but one of 2000 and the next one after that, 2006 or 2004.
All right, I'm just looking at like the first chapter of My Hero here, like in the manga, and it looks weird. I want to pull this up.
Are you talking about the art style?
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the Burn the Witch. Yeah, it has nothing to do with Bleach. I didn't even know it was related to Bleach until I looked until I looked it up to see if they were coming out with more episodes, because it's only like 5 episodes long.
So, what got you interested in that show?
Cover. I was bored.
Ah,
I was looking at Crunchyroll shows. I'm like, all right,
gotcha.
this only has a couple episodes. It must be new. And then I just watched it, and then I was like, oh, it's over. Okay. It's pretty cool. I recommend checking it out.
Burn the Witch.
Yeah. It's like really short. It's like I don't know. It like
wait, maybe
kind of
not.
reminded me of that My Little my
What am I? Oh, this is chapter 0. This is before it was even the manga.
I can't even remember what that other show was called, but show they had like a movie of on Netflix and then spun off into a series that sucked.
Chapter
Oh,
0.
Little Witch Academy.
Yeah. Did you watch that series?
I watched like the first like 7 episodes or something,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "Yo, it's just not the same." And it's weird because like they initially did that because they just, they didn't get the funding to do a series, so they just did crowdfunding and made those specials, and like they were just so good because of the animation quality. And then you see that they took it and they split it up between, it was like 24 episodes or whatever, and it was like, oh man, it just doesn't have that. Because I don't know, because they went for more of an overarching like plot line in that.
Yeah, rather
instead
than
of just
stories.
Yeah, instead of just having like that focus like they did in the short films or whatever. So and I remember like it was just yeah. But those Netflix shorts though, those are fucking really good. I really like those. They were so nice.
Yeah, I mean, well, I found him first, and then I showed Shy him. She's this is sick.
Yeah.
And then we watched the start of the series, and we're like, wow, this is good.
I couldn't find it. It was on my manga reader thing, my app. It's listed as chapter 0 one shot. I don't know what that means, but maybe this is before like it got approved as like a publication or whatever.
Yeah, one shot is just like it just mean it's like its own work, like so, you know what I mean. So maybe it was like a pilot for like for like a TV series would be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe because it looks really weird. Like Midoriya's mom does not look like Midoriya's mom. Midoriya does not look like Midoriya. Oh, and there's a giant thing with giant teeth about to bite his head off.
Nice.
So, and then it gets shot in the face and deflates. Okay.
Yeah.
That's enough of that. Weird. So yeah.
Anyways, did you see the trailer for Chainsaw Man?
Yeah, Bellady sent it to me.
I saw that it was coming out, but I didn't
Looks
see it.
like I don't know if this is a popular or unpopular opinion because I don't talk to people about this kind of stuff, but like I'm not too into the heavy gore shit in anime.
Really?
Just kind of weird. Like when it's like, well, when it's like a forced subject through the whole, you know what I mean? Like I understand the premise of this show or whatever, but like
did you not like Attack on Titan?
I mean, it was okay. I've never loved Attack on Titan. I've always thought it was all right. Mediocre story. Pretty cool universe with dumb babies running around that are giant.
Well, how far in it did you get? Because the story
all but the last 5 episodes that are out.
Oh,
I watch it. Like I do enjoy watching it.
I think the story is pretty good. Like it's like not like
yeah,
it's
but like
bad.
the last season.
I didn't watch the last
The
season.
twist that it takes in the last season is super unoriginal, and I didn't like it at all.
I heard people loved the last season.
My thing about Attack on Titan is like I like it,
Right.
but I hated the backstory, like the origin story for what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like how they ended up where they're at. Like I just thought.
He doesn't know that part.
Oh well,
he hasn't watched the newest.
I haven't watched any of the newest season. That like
where did you stop watching?
Like at the end of season 4 or whatever.
Oh, I haven't even watched season 4.
Oh, okay.
Then what do
I'm
you
talking
mean?
about like how it explains how they ended up on the island where they lived and how they became Titans.
Yeah, that's
Like
the newer season, right? Like that's the end
No,
of the.
like they show that on like season 3 or whatever.
Well, it's whatever at the end before the newest season, right? Because like they don't have a whole season based off of that.
I'm not saying they do, but they
You're right.
they explained to show why they were there, right? And I didn't like
Do
that.
you know that or no?
Like I think they just like banished the dude and then they
Yeah.
started throwing the Titans there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would stab
just
the
thought it-
people and
Yeah.
throw them.
I just thought it was really unoriginal, like how they had.
That's my problem with it
Yeah.
too.
But it came down to the point, like I literally don't care what happens on Attack on Titan anymore. All I care about is Levi doing badass shit. That's all I want to see. Like as long as Levi does badass shit, I'll keep watching the show. If you get rid of Levi, I don't know. I mean, that's all I want to see, honestly.
Yeah, I guess they're having to do a second part of the final season.
Right.
It's the final season, part 1 and part 2.
Right. I saw that coming, dude.
I was like, oh my god.
Final
when
season.
I heard that,
Final season part 2. Wait, maybe final season part 3.
You looking for something?
oh, can you hear me that? Mine's doing the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
It must be like loosening up or something.
Because I don't remember it doing this ever before.
Is yours good now?
It seems to be.
Okay. I did tighten
It wasn't
them when
even
I got
that
them.
loose either. Like I had to give it a pretty good twist.
Yeah,
So
Fuck, I don't know.
maybe. Yeah, I need to get
I
the
did it the wrong
impact
way.
drill out and really
There
make them
you
fucking
go.
tight.
there you go.
Try not to strip it.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you
whatever.
said you don't like the gore in the anime. Like,
well, I don't like when it's like it's just not. It's not that I don't like it. I don't have a problem with it, but it's just not that appealing when it's just, hey, let's watch this show and watch people get mutilated for 24 minutes. It's just not that appealing to me.
I'm
to be
assuming
honest.
there's going to be more going on than that, but I
understand.
my thing with the whole Chainsaw Man thing. I'm like, it's weird or whatever, right? I'm like, to me, that's not like really appealing. But my thing is that trailer, like the production value of the animation, it looked like a fucking movie.
Yeah, no,
and I was like,
really
if the entire series is gonna be like that, I'm gonna watch it because it looks fucking incredible.
I'll definitely check it out.
I don't care. Like the premise seems silly. This guy turns into a chainsaw head and arm guy. Like it looks fucking ridiculous, right? But I'm like, if the animation quality is gonna be that good, like how do you not watch that?
Well, you can watch like an episode, and then if it's trash, you just
Yeah,
animation quality doesn't make the anime.
Right. I'm just
Like,
I'm
it
just saying
helps it.
there's whatever the production budget is for that it seems
big.
insane.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a reason why they're backing it.
Do
like
I think
that.
it's going to be that actual level of quality the entire time? Probably not, because it's
No.
unrealistic because it's a trailer and they want it to look more polished. But even if it's 80% of that,
right?
it's
Well, that's
still
the
gonna
thing
look
in like
really good.
anime series too. Normally there's like inconsistencies in animation,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
unless it's
Oh
like a
my-
movie, you know.
Right.
Normally there's just all kinds of fluctuation because of like deadlines and shit.
Mhm.
You should watch Black Clover. That animation is all over the place.
yeah.
Like garbage, and it's good, and it's garbage, and it's decent, and it's garbage, and
Sounds
it's
like
good.
It
Yeah,
always
Dragon Ball Z.
cycles from one thing to garbage, pretty
Yeah,
much.
no, it always goes back to garbage.
That's funny.
It's an okay show. It's like
Mhm.
fairy tale mixed with demons. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, Jared keeps trying to get me to watch it because he's into it. He likes it and everything. He tries to get me to watch Boruto as well, but
Does he like that?
he likes when Naruto and Sasuke are fighting people, but he said like it's okay, like
yeah.
it's mediocre. I watched like the first maybe 10 or 12 episodes, and it was just super episodic.
Yeah, I
It was
remember you
just-
telling me about it.
Like
Yeah.
cartoony almost.
it-
Like, and
like
there's, like,
it was
one-
literally like Ninja Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, just that, because that's what most cartoons are just like, here's this episode, this is what happens,
exactly.
over.
Yep. So basically, what they were doing, at the end of like the last 2 minutes of every episode, they would have a random bullshit reason that it buttoned into the last one. So like in the first like episode or two, and people who might be listening to this, I might be butchering the exact thing that happens, but this is like a roundabout. I don't know like exactly what episode it starts in, but so they find out that there's like this chakra, people getting a chakra sickness, they're losing their chakra or whatever, right? And they go around and it's literally like ghost stories, and like they're literally trying to find like the chakra stealing ghost.
Jesus.
And like there's a couple episodes, like it's maybe 3 episodes or maybe more, but they go through and like every episode there's a new person who got the chakra sickness, and then that person, because they're depleted of chakra or something like that, they go mad, like it's like mad cow disease but for chakra. And they go insane and they start hurting people and shit like that, and like these 12-year-old kids are out trying to stop whoever.
Mystery team.
Yeah.
And like
shit.
it's playful, whatever, but it's I know it gets better than that. Like I actually know that it
Hopefully.
does,
Hope
because
that it does.
it gets more serious and stuff like that. But spoiler alert, I guess, that Boruto gets like a special ability with his eyes, and it's
Sharingan.
no. It's like his eyes are the eyes of gods, or is the eye of a god, or
It's better
something
than
like that.
Sharingan.
Yeah,
I
and
just-
like they're power scaling. So what it sounds like, I could be wrong. I haven't watched it or read it. This is all what I've been told. Their power scaling is becoming fucked.
I just know that he cheats in the tuning exams.
Yeah, he has like some device or something like
Maybe
that.
like the Rasengan or something.
Yeah, because it's like chakra control device or something.
I
You
just
tell me Naruto's raising a bitch.
yeah.
Pretty much. And
Naruto,
then-
I think Naruto has to stop it and be like, "Hey, you cheated. I know you did."
and then the story slowly but surely, for no reason, presents Boruto as being a really strong character. Air quotes. So
Does he know Shadow Clone Jutsu like his dad?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know. I've only
It's
I
forbidden.
literally that's the
Forbidden.
I mean,
He
that's
just uses it at every fucking fight.
Yeah.
that clip of him cheating is the only thing I've seen of
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it just randomly popped up on my YouTube. I'm like, I'll watch him cheat.
I've seen some clips of like fights, and I've seen some clips of like random shit. Like, surprisingly, there's like some of the streaming services will show like a straight up 2-minute clip of whatever fight, and they'll show like an
Yeah.
epic part of it or whatever. And I'll watch that and I'll go, oh, that was cool. Now I don't have to watch the episode.
Dude, sounds about right.
I'm subscribed to that Retro Crush YouTube channel.
I don't think I've heard of
they
them.
stream all. It's that website that streams the old anime.
Okay.
Like that samurai whatever.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
it's like a live stream
Ronin
thing?
Warriors
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
But they have a YouTube channel that just shows like the intro and outro and then random clips of old ass shows. And like I just watched those and like, dang, I want to watch all these old shows.
Yeah.
You should link me that. Link me the channel or whatever.
Okay, yeah. Retro Crush, I think is just
I
what
can
it's
check
called.
it out.
Have a retro crush.
But yeah, I just show. They usually just post the first. I think they post the intro first, and then the ending, and then just they'll sprinkle clips throughout, like
Okay.
randomly. But I think they posted an intro and an outro every day.
It's like that SpongeBob Facebook page where they literally just post every single frame of SpongeBob.
What?
Every day they're posting like hundreds of frames. It'll be like every one of them's like an individual post. It's like episode 5, frame 26.
What's the point?
I don't
That's
fucking
so
know, but I
weird.
follow it.
Apparently, there's some appeal there. I guess.
Well, I'm like it'll be
Well-
like it'll be me scrolling through Facebook, and once in a while, and I do mean once in a while, it'll have just a random SpongeBob like frame with like words of a quote or whatever, and I'll go, it's pretty funny or whatever, and then I'll keep going what I'm doing. Like,
Interesting.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But apparently, if you go on their page and you just do this really fast, swipe really, you can watch the whole show.
I guess you could.
Put it on slideshow and watch each frame like 3 seconds at a time.
They doing like a Patrick Star spinoff or something like
I
that?
hope not, but
That's what I
think
heard.
so. Yeah.
I don't know if it's real,
Like,
but
Right.
I don't know. I feel like they've been riding those coattails for too long. The
Yeah.
SpongeBob series.
see, they're rebooting iCarly.
Yeah, it's already out or
Yeah, they
something
have
like
like a
that.
couple episodes.
They're
out,
like
I
it's like
think.
more adult. They're like get drunk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it looks
Who's
pretty
doing that?
appealing.
Like, what's
The original cast, other than Jeanette McCurdy.
It's on Paramount, the
Yeah.
streaming service.
they got like all the people back together?
Yeah, they
Except
got
for the-
Carly,
yeah.
everybody but the blonde-haired chick because she's
Yeah.
not acting anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
she-
did they like
but-
replace her? Or they just like omit
They
her?
they have a they didn't say.
yeah.
They just
it-
have like a new person and
She's just
Well, it's
not there.
She's just not in there.
Yeah.
They I'm sure they give a reason, but they haven't. I only watched the trailers.
so.
Sam died.
I think they like said she moved away or something like
Yeah.
that. I'm not exactly sure, but
It
yeah,
does seem interesting though because it's actually like more tailored to like the audience that
it's-
they know
yeah,
watched it when we were
exactly. It's tailored to people who literally watch the show when it's young.
Right.
It's not like a reboot, as in like they're trying to get a new audience to watch the same thing over
Right.
again. It's like here's a continuation, and they're the same age as you.
Right. I mean, basically, yeah. I think whatever her name, Miranda Cosgrove is like 26 or 27 years old or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
So.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked funny, but still need to watch it.
Yeah,
Hopefully it's good.
I've been watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation. So
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Shy has been watching the worst version of that.
just-
The Florida Bama Shore.
Florida Band.
oh, I've seen that. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen like that,
That
it is
it
a show.
exists?
And I'm not watching that. I will admit
She
that like
said she wasn't gonna watch it 30 times, and then she's like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this.
I will admit that I like. So I didn't watch Jersey Shore. My dad watched Jersey Shore before I
Are you
did.
serious?
Yeah. It was funny.
Did he like it?
He would just sit there and laugh about
I was
how
about to say
stupid
he
they
just
were.
loved how they were
like,
idiots.
I
I'm
remember
sure.
I was in high school and I walked in and he was watching it. This was like the first season. It's like halfway through the first season or whatever. Because I didn't start watching it until like the 4th season or something like that. But he's watching the first season or whatever, and it's like some random thing, and they're in the bar, doing whatever. And I walk in, I was like, "Why are you watching this?" And he's like, huh, "Look at these fucking idiots."
Oh my god.
I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, they're so fucking stupid, and he's just sitting there like all into it and everything.
Just watching everything,
Oh my
second
God.
of it, absorbing
I feel
it
like
all.
there was a wide range for the audience for that show.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I had a bunch of friends during high school that would watch it, and I'm
I
just
mean,
like,
it's
Yeah,
entertaining.
Shy watches it.
Sometimes it's kind of dumb, but like it is. I think it's entertaining anyway. Like
I didn't get into it.
I've seen it, but I'm like, I just look at everybody that likes them, like, what the hell is your problem? Like, you know,
I mean,
I agree, but
I only like certain reality TV. Like that's the only like reality TV show that I like that where it's just like people
Yeah.
doing stuff. The other reality TV shows I like are like Forged in Fire, Ink Master,
oh, yeah.
where it's like
a
competition setting. Yeah.
yeah, because I think reality television is like one of the lowest forms.
Oh yeah,
of
most of it's
media.
fucking garbage.
Yeah.
90% of it's garbage.
Yeah, I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
There are like very rare exceptions, but
real short.
You got short?
I'm gonna look real short.
Oh,
so
I don't
can
think
put
so.
Arms. Yeah, I think I was wrong. I just thought I was because I'm normally sitting up higher.
I like these arms. I just bought this chair. These arms are just up pretty high. If I want to, sit like a little kid or something.
Then your arms level at the table.
True, but I'll do this anyway. So
Yeah.
they go pretty low. Like I don't know. I'm just glad that this chair doesn't have just hard plastic arms.
Yeah.
oh yeah, is it soft plastic?
So like a rubbery plastic.
The perfect evolution of beards.
Oh.
Oh,
That's fucking funny.
That's good. I was like, for a second, I was like, huh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I was also. I was confused. I
Real
was like,
talk. This is all I can manage. Everything else is like patchy. So
It is. It's like character selection 1, character selection 2.
it's like the Madden.
facial
It's like
options,
Madden face selection.
Yeah.
yeah, the character customization.
I need to just shave the trash. I really do. Like, I shave like once every 3 weeks because I don't give a fuck.
Every 3, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. Like I'm on week 2 right now. I don't really grow it that much. So
I shave. It depends on what you mean by shaving. Love. the beard.
Damn.
Oh,
Some compliments.
damn.
Thank you. Thank you.
I wish.
Plug your YouTube right now.
Check out Marco1458. I
For
need to change the
a
name.
bunch of gaming and tech stuff.
I am envious of that beard, so I just can't do it.
I'm
Thank
cool with
you.
what I got.
Well-
Legitimately, the only thing I wish I could do is like just connect my mustache to my chin. I don't really like.
That part bothers me because it grows out so much. I have to
Yeah.
I have to shave this
like
part.
trimming this.
I have to trim this so much.
You can't risk it. Why can't you risk getting a beard? Polar Nights. I'm curious.
But
Is it
yeah,
your job? Your
I-
job restricts you?
I didn't think that I could grow a
Hey.
beard until I just let it go. Like I
Yeah.
just let it go for like 3 months and then it worked.
Girlfriend told me if I get a beard, she'd grow a 70s bush. And after Googling and seeing what's. All right. Hey,
Scary
I don't
shit.
blame you. On the low, I don't really like girls with a bunch of pubes either. So
Is that on the
I
wall?
also would not risk
well,
that.
I guess not. No, it's very open. I'm very open about it.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not too into the bush. I'm actually not into it at all, but
Interesting.
yeah. So we were at. I forgot to mention we were at Microcenter. They had a ton of graphics cards.
Yeah, they
Those-
actually had graphics
I heard
cards.
there's been a shortage.
Oh,
There-
for like
there
a
has been,
year and a
yeah.
half or
Yeah.
something like that.
There's
Yeah.
been bad.
Last time we went there was one graphics
They had
card.
a bunch of 1030s and 710s. So
Okay,
Yeah,
there
I
was
feel
one
like-
real graphics card.
oh the
Like the last time.
wasn't it the 3090 they had or something like that?
No, it was a 1650.
Oh wait, no, because I went again after that, and they had a
Oh.
3090.
but nothing else.
Yeah, but nothing else. It was like 3090, 710. Let's see here. If I'm a nerd, I could cosplay as Moses. You'll divide. Do it. I want to see it.
You're gonna watch?
I'll watch anybody cosplay. If it's a good cosplay, it's a good cosplay. Like,
I think he's talking about the bush.
dude, I want to see
You want to
it.
watch that?
I don't care. Cosplay as Moses. Use the bush. Use the bush as the sea.
Oh shit. Yeah, I feel like when I built my last PC though, it was just good timing because I know
Yeah.
I just keep hearing about all the shortages for the cards and shit. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I was pretty lucky. I walked into Microcenter. we went to pick up like something simple for the podcast, and I walked back there. I was like, fuck it, let's just see if they got a graphics card, and they did. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm spending $650 because no, I didn't need it, but I wanted it.
Yeah, dude. When I asked if I should buy the 3080 today,
No, you're good, man. No offense.
if I was almost serious.
Yeah.
Like I was almost gonna buy a 3080 for no reason.
Yeah.
Well, 3080 Ti.
Yeah. Dude, the 3070 Ti the low was $909 and the high was $999 for 3070 Ti.
Damn.
They were all third party, whatever, ones.
Mm-hmm.
And they NVIDIA sets the price standard for what they want theirs to sell for, and they tell retailers that they're only allowed to sell them for a maximum of this much, right? Like, say they sell it to the retailer for $475, and they tell the retailer you're not allowed to sell it for more than $575 or whatever, right? The third-party ones, they don't have that stipulation. They sell them for whatever they want to the retailer, and let the retailer, most cases, sell for whatever they want.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's why I don't know if you heard, but there wasn't a 7030 Ti Founders Edition.
7030.
3070. Apparently, I'm dyslexic, but there wasn't a 3070 Ti when it launched. Because that's supposed to keep the regular graphics card prices down as the Founders Edition.
Yeah.
Like what you're saying.
Right.
But there wasn't one. Like people,
Yeah,
they said they released one, but it was impossible to get it.
Did you watch,
it went from pre-order to sold out.
Did you watch Jay's video on that? Yeah. Now that you're saying, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So they're kind of scamming, unless it like really was an accident. I didn't.
Yeah,
see
I don't know.
else.
Because wasn't he saying maybe they had X amount of cards, but they weren't like up to the standard or whatever, and instead of changing the release date, they just put it as sold out.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, still shitty. Like you could have just like put out a tweet or something like, "Sorry, we don't," like whatever. It's not being. I don't know. It's just. There's so many fucked things going on with all of that.
No shit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like even like we've talked about before, even cars are getting, like anything with a chipset is getting fucking,
Yeah. Shorted. Morning from Norway.
yeah,
North Norway.
North Norway.
No shit.
I do say it as it is most of the time. I actually hold my tongue just a tiny bit on the podcast because I feel like okay, for me and like you guys don't care, but if I say fuck every other word like I normally do,
Might turn some people off.
I'm not even worried about that. I don't want it to just be a flurry of bullshit content. You know what I mean? Like it's just fuck. I mean, I would
think
listen
you
to
hit
that,
your
but
quota for this one.
God no. I'll say it 1,000 times probably before the end of the day.
Jesus.
It's one of my favorite words. I literally try to sprinkle it in to every sentence. I don't try, I just do it, but
One of those flavor enhancers.
Yeah. Is that a word I can use? No, you cannot use this word in school.
Well, you could. You
just might get in trouble for it.
Yeah, not gonna work out too much.
That's like when we were in like 6th grade, me, Nick, and like a bunch of the chicks we went to school, we would stand. You didn't go to Margaret. You went to Margaret in like 6th grade, right?
6th grade, but I was above you.
Right, but you remember like when you got out the playground or whatever, and like with the doors you go out of, there's that little cubby like right next to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would stand in there and we would just cuss because we thought it was fun.
It was like when you're in high school, you're sitting there smoking cigarettes, but when you're in elementary school, you're sitting there saying curse words.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying about the graphics cards, if you live in Northeast Ohio and you want to go to Microcenter, they have a bunch, like a ton of options.
Who knows? But
Yeah, true. Nobody was buying one. I didn't see anybody want one. The one guy was asking about the 3080, right?
I saw 3 up front,
Oh, okay.
like holding them for customers.
There was one guy in there that was he's just like, I don't know, he looked like this typical like typical bro or whatever.
He said he was building a PC. That
and
dude.
he literally walked over and he was like, "So what's like the best thing I can buy?" And the guy like pointed to the $3,000 processor, and he was like, "So that's like the best thing for my money?" He's like, "Well, not for your money, but it's the best thing." And he was like, "Well, what's the next one below?" There was like it was like a $700 Ryzen or whatever. What would it be, like the 3950X or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
And he was like, but this is like legitimately a really, really good processor for the money.
Yeah.
And then the person was like, well, what about the graphics card? Like, you guys got like any 3090s? And the guy was like, he's like, yeah. He's like, but would I need to worry about this processor getting bottlenecked? Or the bottlenecking, the graphics card with this processor? And the guy was like, if you can bottleneck this processor, you're doing stuff that we don't need to know about.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just glad they had everything and that they actually price matched.
Yeah. I mean, they only saved 20.
Yeah.
But
It's better than nothing.
Didn't even
Right.
start building it,
yeah.
but I'm gonna record it all because I'll probably make a video about it.
The PC is more than 6 months old. It's old news.
Damn.
That's an enthusiast right there.
Right.
That's like old Joey status.
That's hardcore.
New Joey's like really conservative about. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's.
Well, he still hasn't built a new PC. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's because he can't get a graphics card or he doesn't have what he wants available.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just they don't have what he wants available. I sent him the one thing because Microcenter had a sale on their processors. They had like a Ryzen 7 39. Is it 3900 or 3950?
3900
39. They had Ryzen 3900
or
for
3700 maybe.
whatever it was. It was a Ryzen 7 30 something 100. It was originally 600 and 600 and something dollars. And it was on sale for $323. It was a one day sale. And I sent it to him. I was like, "There's this," and then they also had the 10th Gen i7 on sale for $250. And I was like, "If you're really looking for a quick upgrade for cheap or whatever, I'm like, you could start your build or whatever." I don't know what he did with it. I don't think he bought anything, but
Oh yeah.
yeah. Anytime I see deals like that, I mostly send them to Joey and Kevin because I know they're like retroactively,
trying to start building a new PC.
Yeah, my PC was like, I don't know, my newest one, I probably spent like $2,000 total, maybe $2,200 without my peripherals and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
If I can spend $5,000 on a computer, I'd be
On American dollars, that would be
that's
insane
true,
computer.
yeah.
That'd be insane. Yeah, I think I spent like $1,500 on my last one.
Wasn't that including your headset though and stuff? Your
Oculus? No,
yeah.
I didn't include that. And I also
okay.
didn't buy a power supply because I just bought one like
That's
a year
right.
prior.
Yeah, because your other one was fucked up.
Yeah, so it probably would have been around.
Because you went from a 980 right to that 2070.
Yeah.
2070 Super.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you had a 970 or a 980.
Yeah, it was 980.
Isn't it like a
Ti.
water cooled one or
Yeah.
something?
And yeah, didn't you get it like used or whatever?
You got
No,
an
I
open
didn't.
box
Oh,
or
okay.
something?
No, I got
no,
I got
it
it.
was just on
It was
sale.
like a third party thing. I forget who it was, but they like took the card and put their water cooler on there, and it was like it was cheap. It was like $400.
Okay.
And it was like the last one that they had.
Because you had
available.
gotten that like right when the 10 series had started coming out, right?
I don't recall exactly, but
I think it was right around when I got a PC.
was it?
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too. Because I
Like-
remember I had my 1050.
Yeah, I had a 1060 when I got my first PC, and that was like 2014 maybe. So, and I think you had just gotten your
Yeah.
new graphic. Well,
Yeah, because I got that, and I think I upgraded my RAM at that time too. There's like a couple of things I did during that because I just wanted a better card, and then yeah, because like I get a PC and I just try to make it last as long as
Yeah.
I can, and then like maybe upgrade the card after.
I say that.
I thought I
And
was
then I
gonna do
don't.
that this time until that Gundam case came out, and I'm like, I'll just buy a case. And then I was like, well, I already have a CPU, and the motherboard's available, so I'll just buy the motherboard too.
This is a Commodore 128. It's Texas Instruments. Damn. The VIC 20. What's a VIC? I'm gonna look that up. VIC 20.
Huh.
Oh no.
Yeah, I really hope my PC turns out
maybe
what
it's
I
the
want it to be,
keyboard.
because I even bought like a model for
Oh.
the Zaku too.
Oh yeah.
That I'm gonna incorporate that into somehow. I haven't figured out how yet. I need to build everything first to see where I have room.
Oh,
Right.
the Commodore. Okay, I gotcha.
Damn.
And that old video game thing.
Yeah. Wild, dude. Wild.
Oh,
I almost bought the re-release of that.
Didn't you? The 64, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, this one. Yeah, wasn't it at Microcenter? You were looking at it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I swear they had less retro stuff there today than they normally do.
Probably.
What do you mean by that?
They have like a retro section that's like 2 aisles ish, you know. And we were there a couple months ago. And they had a lot of stuff. They got a bunch of little stuff, and it was cool as fuck. They had like retro controllers that were wireless or like actual retro ones. They had the retro duo systems and the ones that have like all the emulate, like the where you can plug in the carts.
Yeah, they have ones that you can play NES, SNES, Genesis.
Mhm.
Oh, gotcha.
I just bought like they had these little things. Like Josh has had them for a little bit, but they're like a tiny little game. Like I just bought Tetris. It was $20.
It's just like the size of a credit card.
Yeah, and you can just carry it with you or whatever.
Okay.
A little thicker, but
They had like, at least I thought, significantly less. I don't know if they just sold a bunch of shit or like.
Yeah, I guess
obviously they sold stuff.
they didn't have any of those little handheld consoles like they did last time.
Right, like the little and they had like the little arcade one last time too,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of weird, finally did the thing.
Oh my
What's
my
that?
Joy-Cons.
What is it?
Yeah, my
Finally.
he got like this free like
Yeah,
like
this company, I guess, found my YouTube channel and they asked if I wanted to review some of their stuff.
oh, they're not dead.
No, I charged them.
Okay, they were completely dead.
Well, I had to charge them to make sure the buttons worked.
True.
That's pretty cool. So they reached out to you and asked you to.
Yeah.
Hold those
So
up for
well,
the
they
camera.
reached out to me to ask if I wanted to check out. First, they asked if I wanted to check out like I bought their Pro Controller kit where it makes the Pro Controller RGB,
So, like the buttons are RGB and stuff like that. It's
and
cool.
they asked if I wanted to check out their Joy-Con. So I did that, and they asked if I wanted to do anything else. So I asked if Shane wanted a new shell for his Switch.
Yeah, and they just like gave it to him.
Yeah, they
Sweet.
just sent me all this stuff.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah,
That was only when I had like 300 subscribers.
yeah, that was pretty early on. It was like what, maybe 6 months ago or something. No, probably longer than that, wasn't
It's
it?
like during winter, I think.
Yeah.
So,
So like about
Yeah,
6 months
about,
ago
like-
ish.
yeah, 6-7 months.
Yeah. Yeah, because then you made the video for the Joy-Cons second, right? You made the Pro Controller
Yeah,
one
I made the Pro
first.
Controller one first, and it didn't really get any views, so I'm not even sure why they reached out to me.
Yeah.
I think that one has like maybe 2,000 views now.
The
The-
Joy-Con one or the
Yeah, the RGB.
Yeah, I know I saw it as your like premiered video or whatever for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, and then nobody's reached out to me now.
Been a
Now that
while.
I have more
You peaked
subscribers.
so early.
Actually, no, someone did. They reached out to me.
Yo, thank you for the follow.
They reached out to me and asked if I wanted to review Computer Case Fans.
Oh, okay.
And they looked like garbage, so I just didn't respond.
Ah.
And
Should've
it was
just-
a super sketchy. It was
Ah.
on Twitter, and their Twitter was super
Yeah.
sketchy.
Yeah, I've actually gotten messages on our Instagram for the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, this product would be perfect for you and blah blah blah, and like we want you to be. And I'm like, look, bro, I have 3 followers on Instagram. I know you're lying. I know this is bullshit.
We need the exposure.
yeah, and dude, I've been going crazy lately. I just bought Gundam keycaps,
Oh, really?
and I just,
They have like, are they textured or is it just more?
I have it on my.
What do I type in here?
Well, they're probably sold out now. If you go to my Instagram, you can find. Made a post today, but
The Grom.
apparently Instagram is dumb. Makes you sign in.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
You'd be able to just click on a link and go to it, couldn't you? Like if they.
What's your? I don't know.
Marco_1458.
Wait, I'm gonna just try to mix some.
I think it is just that.
Oh, it worked.
Interesting.
Look at me. I'm a fucking tech savvy genius. I make up websites.
Hey, see, I hate Instagram too because that's not supposed to be the cover photo of the video.
It's what?
That's not supposed to be the cover photo of the video.
Come on now.
Well, you can see almost it.
So they're Gundam faces.
No, it has a few, but it's Gundam based, like off of stuff. So like it's based off of Gundam Seed.
Okay.
So it has like the escape key is a Gundam head, and then the backspace is like their main ship.
Okay.
And then all the keys are like the same. All the keys, they basically just look like that, but blue, like the green one.
Gotcha. Yeah, Derek is our guest today. It's his birthday. Just to say again. He does not have a keyboard. He's not.
I haven't earned it yet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a fake keyboard.
Yeah. You want to hold the iFixit kit?
Yeah, make it look like I'm more important. Like
He's got suckers.
I got
I
shit
mean,
going on over here. There
Learn
we
to
go.
play some.
Oh.
Wait, I forgot. There's some.
He would probably like this. Yeah. Like a.
It's a rhythm game controller, but I made it into like
I like
it
this.
can also be used as a fight pad.
Oh
thing.
shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna try and learn
Dude, this
fighting
is-
games on.
No shit.
I
It was
think
funny because
so.
the one time I
Here, hold this up and just show it real quick, please.
We're still on the.
Oh, my
It
bad.
doesn't matter. But those are some of the
Can you
keycaps from
see?
it.
Now they can. Yeah, it looks cool, man.
Happy sweet 16. Apparently you're 16.
Hey, ain't bad.
a little off there, but no, it was funny because I was
it's heavy.
trying to get Esh into
it's
playing Tekken, and he didn't. His controller broke or whatever. So he's like, I'm like, yo, just play on keyboard. He's like, yeah, I don't want to do. I was like, I'll play on keyboard too, right?
I mean, it's pretty good.
Right. So I was playing on keyboard,
Tekken.
and like, I was like picking
Keyboard playing.
Yeah.
fighting
Yeah,
games.
I was picking it up surprisingly fast. Like, it's not bad playing on keyboard for fighting games.
Well, in this one, I'll use like a hitbox. So that bottom like spacebar thing, I'm gonna use as jump or like.
yeah.
So is this your up arrow?
No, the bottom. I just said the bottom one will be.
This is your up arrow? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can. Oh, I got
Yeah, it's supposed to make it easier. Right now, it's really difficult.
It's gotta be cool though if you get good, like, cause I
you.
could.
Is this a speaker?
No, it's actually RGB lights.
Ah.
Every time
okay.
you hit a key, like a rainbow of RGB comes down. Because
Oh.
again, it's a rhythm game controller, so you're like hitting these as a rhythm game. But it's also marketed as like a hitbox style controller.
Right.
It
That
has,
would be
like-
cool if you get good with that.
Yeah, I really only ever got kind of good at Dragon Ball Fighters, so I'm trying to like use that to be able to move my character, because even just jumping, like doing the most basic
Right.
combo in Dragon Ball, it's so much harder on this because like I can do it without thinking on a controller.
Right, because you're just used to it.
Yeah, but this I have to like, I have to hit this to jump, and I have to hit this at the same time
Yeah.
to jump sideways so I can continue my jumping combo.
Right.
And then doing quarter circle, you have to like. do
I think
that.
that's one of the. I don't know if it's harder to do it like that, but
It's easier.
Right, I was
Well,
gonna
I mean,
say.
for me at least, because this just doing the stick, you're doing you have to like only move it a certain way, but
Right.
on this you just 2 clicks and
Right,
it's a quarter
right.
circle. I don't know what I don't know if Hadoken or not Hadoken, Dragon Punch would be harder or not. What's that like? Is that
forward,
left,
down, forward.
forward, down? Well, you probably would just do forward, down, and then forward again. So it probably would be easier because I suck at that on controller. I don't know why. I just never practice it. And
Yeah,
don't
you
need-
got to practice that input.
and you don't need it in fighters. Well, it's not even in fighters.
Right.
So,
What's that?
Dragon Punch input.
Oh.
So I'm just can't do it. Honestly. And then like, cause I played Street Fighter, but not a ton.
Right.
And
Yeah, that's like one of the bigger disappointments that I've made on Steam game purchases is Street Fighter 5.
Oh boy.
I just really didn't enjoy it, to be honest. I played it. I was like, because I really, really liked Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo. Okay, that was the Street Fighter game that I really liked. That was honestly one of the first fighting games I ever played. And then like the only other Street Fighter I played was whatever one you guys had on 360. We played it at Honey's house sometimes. It was
I thought you had that.
maybe I had it.
Yeah, I
don't
thought
remember.
you had like.
Was that
Super-
wasn't that when Tyler threw my
Street Fighter
controller?
Super 4 or something like that.
Remember that?
I
Tyler
don't
threw-
recall
I'm
that.
pretty sure he threw my controller, but
pretty sure the first Street Fighter game I owned was on the 3DS. And it was Street Fighter 4. And that's the first 3DS game I owned. Because I was a broke high school student.
yeah.
I sold everything to buy a 3DS, but I didn't have enough money to buy a game.
How'd you get Street Fighter 4?
I saved up for it for another
okay.
2 months.
Oh, so you didn't have a game at all?
I didn't even have a game for 2 months. I mean, I had built-in games.
Right.
I had some DS games.
Right. Yeah. So you weren't like without anything.
Yeah,
but you didn't have anything new.
No.
You don't have the freshness
Well,
all at once.
I had the face shooting game.
Oh,
remember that?
Yep.
And then the AR games.
Yeah, the AR games.
So that got me through the first 2 months.
The ones where you'd go and you'd like pass by people and get like
Street Pass.
Yeah. I never really did that shit, but I remember you and Joey were pretty
Dude,
into it.
I brought it with me when I worked at Burger King, so I would get the people that came through Burger King. I was a fiend. When you went to the airport, you would get so many.
Yeah.
I was surprised by how many people had a 3DS.
Yeah, like the smaller ones, they were really popular at first.
Right. A lot of people had those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo's only like, I wouldn't even, well, I guess you could call the Wii U unsuccessful compared to like everything else they do, but
Yeah.
that's like one of the only systems that like actually kind of bombed a little bit.
I thought it was great. Dude, I loved
You
that
loved
having
it?
that. You could pirate so many so many TV shows.
Oh, shit.
Allegedly.
Don't tell them to.
And it was so easy with the gamepad. You just like use it, put this on the TV.
Okay.
I saw this meme the other day. It was like, oh, the Wii U sucks. You have to you have to dock your Switch, which makes it so you can't do handheld anymore. With my Wii U, I can do handheld and play on the TV at the same time. Tell me again how your Switch is better.
But yeah, I remember I picked up Street Fighter V on sale for like $5 or something, you know, and I turned it on and I saw that 2/3 of the roster was locked behind DLC, and I was like,
What?
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck this, and then I just
Yeah.
refunded it. I'm like, I'm not fucking with that. That's bullshit. I get having DLC characters, like I understand
Right.
it, but you have 2/3 of the roster as DLC. That's fucking absurd.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
That's
insane.
absurd. Not fucking with that.
Yeah, the game
Oh,
just
I
like
was-
it wasn't as one. It wasn't as fun as I remember. Two, it was. I know it's just the game, but like, whenever you would throw a punch, like it felt like it would only go this far. You felt like you were literally doing like half punches with
Yeah, that's-
a lot of characters. You know what I mean?
That's part of the reason I don't like Street Fighter in general.
Yeah.
At least nearly as much as other fighting games.
Yeah, I haven't played enough Street Fighter through my life to really like, have a good feel for it. But I thought Third Strike was really good. I think
Yeah.
that's the
Well,
best one.
Yeah, that one's totally. I feel like that one is different.
That
than
one's
all the other
fast.
ones.
That one's faster. It has the parry system made it so much fun to play. Like
I've only played that one a couple times on like, and like I'd have that arcade cabinet. I think it's on there.
yeah. There's like Fightcade. There's like it's like an emulator. There's all these fighting games on there.
Yeah.
I played on there. I've never played it consistently or anything, but it was that one's where it's at. I really like the Third Strike.
Yeah, I like fighting games so much. I just never end up playing them.
Yeah.
I own so many fighting games.
Like I was telling him, we were talking about that. What was it, last weekend when we had the fire?
About what?
About how the reason I'm not like I can't get super into a fighting game is because I just like straight up don't have the patience or attention span to sit there and like learn
Have
all
a
the combos and
combo,
really
yeah.
lab something out. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I enjoy playing them. I have a lot of fun playing them. But it's a short-lived thing. Like I love playing it for a couple hours that night or whatever, right? But the next day I might want to play it again or whatever. I might want to play it for a few of those days, but I'm not gonna. I can't. I don't have the patience to sit
Yeah.
there and
I mean, Fighters is the only one I've ever done it for.
Yeah.
And then I guess you'd say Smash too, but
DOA
it's
is
a little
probably
different.
one of my favorite. Like, well, in general, my favorite fighting series, but one of my favorite fighting games. DOA.
Yeah, that used to be mine too until I really got into Tekken.
Right.
Like
It's
I
just
really
so
liked
fun.
I really liked DOA. I just
See, they're turning Smash into Tekken. No.
Yeah.
nah, yeah, that was one of the things I thought about bringing up was Kazuya and Smash because I know we talked about it a little bit last
Yeah.
weekend, but I saw that and I'm like that's really cool. I like the fact I was like I feel like they should add. They got all these other characters they're throwing in there. I was like they should put a Tekken character in there, so it was cool, and it's kind of exciting because I feel like maybe it'll encourage some Smash people to try out Tekken at the very least,
Yeah.
But for a Smash Brothers character, he seems like he's really corny, but I don't care. I just like them representing a character in
the crossover.
In there,
I don't know. People are thinking he's gonna be really good because he has that dash that makes him invincible. His first jump is really short, but his second jump's really high, so it's not like he has a disadvantage there.
Yeah, is his second jump is like demon form? Is that what it is? Okay, yeah.
Mm.
And then
What's his up B?
form.
It's like a further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So if your second jump goes this high, demon form might go that high or whatever.
Well, your first jump goes. It looks like a Tekken jump. You just like barely jump.
Yeah, you just like a hop.
And then the second one, he flaps his wings when he turns into a demon, and then the up B is like the same thing, but it has a hitbox.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I like how they did that.
So it's like he's thrusting up.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I saw some clips. There's like an infinite loop that he can perform on character specific.
Already.
Yeah, like Jigglypuff and Pikachu and like the Squid Girl or whatever. There's like a handful of characters where he like runs up. He does like the little head Goomba stomp thing, and he does that the dash move or whatever, and then he can just run over and then do that and just do it over and over and over again. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck came up with that already? Like,
Yeah, it's just.
But
you could see Sakurai, the guy who makes the game, you could see his passion for fighting games when he puts fighting game characters in there because he really adds, like, he tries to put that game's mechanics.
Yeah, the personality into that.
Yeah.
Well, like we were talking earlier about the Ryu thing with Power Rangers and how they kept like his move set similar or the same or whatever.
Honestly, I love fighting games that do crossovers.
Yeah.
Like I have so many weird games that just have like crossovers of different characters. Like I don't even remember what it's called. I have brought.
Yeah, they put Ryu in that Power Rangers fighting game.
Didn't they do Chun-Li too?
Yeah, Ryu and Chun-Li. And I was like, well, that'd be cool if like they put a Power Ranger in Street Fighter or something like that, maybe, because like
they probably won't do that, but
Blade Strangers.
Blade Strangers.
What is that?
It's a fighting game that has like a bunch of like indie game characters in it, like Shovel Knight's in it. Can't remember.
Shantae?
No. The Cave Story person.
Okay.
Like a bunch of people like that, and it's a 2D fighter, and it's like Power Rangers.
Okay.
Instead of like command inputs, you just have a direction and a special move.
Yeah. I really like you said. I really want to play Streets of Rage 4. Like I would be down to like hey, you want to play fighting games? I'm down to do like a nerd night or whatever. We play fighting games and like Streets of Rage or like Scott Pilgrim or something like that.
Yeah, like I think Streets of Rage 4. I think it has 4-player co-op, but then online it's only 2 players. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I don't know why for sure, but
I mean, I'd be down to just like chill down here
sure
and
I own it.
For Streets of Rage. But you buy it on Switch?
If I do own it, it's on.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought it on Steam because it was on sale
that game,
months ago.
The aesthetic looks so fucking
Dude,
clean.
It looks so cool.
Yeah, they did a phenomenal job with that.
Yeah, I liked Streets of Rage back in the day. Like, I enjoyed playing it. I was never a giant fan, but I'm like, this looks way too cool not to buy. Right. Like, yeah. I don't remember what I paid for it, but I know I paid like, it was like 50% off or something like that.
Yeah, I forget. It was just on sale. I think it was like $15 on sale for the summer sale. So I'm like, yeah.
It's 25 normally, isn't it? Or is it 30?
Yeah, I think it's like 25.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw that. Usually a game comes out, I put it on my wish list, and I wait for summer sale to roll around and then pick it up.
Yeah.
So
I wish I could sort by name.
I wait for at least 40% to be off before I buy.
Yeah, I know, because there's some games where it's like they have whatever, and I'm just like, nah. The base price is like $20. I'm like, I'll buy it for 10. You know, like I'm like, whatever their base price is, I'm just waiting for it to get to somewhere where I'm like, all right, that's worth it. You know, I'll wait years. I'm not even lying.
I'll see like it'll say 33% off, and anytime I see 33% off, I go, you could try harder. you could do 40. Like, all right, I'm not gonna buy it right now unless it's like you said, like if it's a $20 game, it's 33% off, and it's like $13.99 or whatever.
It's weird because like I think just because of being on Steam for so long and how they do sales, I've become like really stingy and stubborn about paying for games. Like I said, it's comes out as $20. That's not a lot for a video game,
right?
But I'm like, eventually it's gonna go on sale, and it needs to at least be half off, and then I'll buy it. You know, like even though it's only
my exact sentiment. And then the problem is when it does do that, I will buy it.
Yeah,
that's my problem.
I think that's why
That's why I own so many games.
Yeah, we own so many games.
And then I haven't played.
I know.
half
I
of
can't
them.
even tell you how many games I have in my Steam
Kevin,
library
though,
that I've never
Kevin
even
puts almost
opened
all
up.
of us to like
No.
shame.
I beat him at one point.
Did you?
And then in the past couple of months, he beat me back.
Yeah.
No shit.
Because I haven't bought
day.
games in a
I
while.
looked the other day. I think you have
he has like I think he has almost 500 now.
it's
Holy
over.
shit.
It's over 450.
I have like 420, I think.
Is it? Okay.
I don't know. That's a rough number.
Is it just because his
Some-
attention
one of
span
our friends
is too
had,
short
like-
and he just keeps moving on?
One of our
Like,
friends had like 300 something. I have like 280.
I think I'm around that.
Yeah, I think you were at like
I'm over-
220 or
yeah, I'm over
240 or something like
200.
that. Tyler's at like 150. Joey's at like, I think Joey was the one in the 300s.
Maybe
Yeah, but yeah, dude, there's Nick's got like
20.
70 or something like that. Little bitch.
Yeah, definitely have a buying problem.
Yeah, just like, oh, I could buy this Star Wars bundle for $30 that has 12 games in it. Sure, and like,
That was the
Why
first-
wouldn't I just get the bundle? Yeah.
That was the first thing I bought.
that was one of the
On
first
Steam.
things I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
on the summer sale. I bought the like Star Wars. It came with like Public Commando. It came with like a bunch of the old ones from like
Yeah,
the
like-
Xbox and the PS2 days, and then it came with it came with some of the ones from God damn, it's like
I
the
came with the old
like
PC
Squadron, like the old Squadrons
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever
like-
and stuff like
like-
that.
Yep. Old PC ones, and then like the RTS ones.
Yeah.
too.
Dude, before well, Steam might have been probably was a thing already or whatever. I don't even know how old Steam is, but
Old.
like I don't know, like early 2000s, I got Empire at War for the computer, and I played the fuck out of that, dude. I played that so much.
What is that one?
It's an RTS.
That's what I thought. I was surprised you were that into it. It was an
Well,
RTS
one, it
game.
was Star Wars. Two,
Oh,
it
okay.
is of compared to other RTSs, it is pretty simplistic.
Okay.
There are a decent amount of mechanics, but it's not like
Overwhelming.
yeah, it's
Not like
oh, you have these troops,
super
you need to build
resource
up.
management.
Yeah, exactly. It's manage your troops, manage your money, manage your territories, kind of thing. It's not
Right.
there's not 30 layers to the game.
And I just play RTSs to look cool, not to get good at them.
Yeah,
like, I don't
yeah,
want to be
yeah.
a competitive RTS
Oh,
player.
dude,
I just
that
want,
shit is insane.
I just want the stuff to look cool. The
Yeah.
stuff I'm doing, I want it to look cool. I don't want my army to beat some other armies
Right?
up.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I've
want it to
never
look
really got into RTS games because it's just a lot, right?
Yeah.
But I'll say like I really enjoy watching like competitive StarCraft 2. Like
Oh,
that shit
yeah.
is insane. Like watching those guys are doing like 190 actions per minute or whatever, and like
There's
I
the
would
screen's just going.
I was-
boom, 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 boom,
yeah, I'm
boom,
just sitting
boom,
there.
boom,
There'll be
boom,
like a tournament on or whatever. There's days where I'll watch that shit for like 3 hours, just watching fucking StarCraft. No
Damn.
joke, like because that shit is dope to me, and
Yeah.
I've never even played StarCraft.
Yeah.
It's just
I almost bought the they did like a remaster of the first one, and it was like on sale for 50% off like a couple months ago. And I almost bought it. I'm like, I won't play this, so I'm
Yeah.
not gonna.
I
I
think
I still want to play Diablo 2. I want to do a season or 3. Sorry, Diablo 3.
Or you could just wait for Diablo 2 to come out.
True. When is that even coming out? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
they hopefully
Probably
they
the
don't
end of the
botch it
year.
like they did with Warcraft and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Who knows?
But
Warcraft or World of Warcraft?
was it Warcraft 3 or whatever?
I think so.
That-
Yeah, I think it was Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
They remade that.
Yeah, they remade one of them or something, and then
yeah, they
re-released
they
it or
re-released
whatever they
it,
did
and
with it. I think they just put it back on the store. Maybe.
no they did they updated it somehow, but then
Did they?
yeah, but I just remember like I watched it on because there was a lot of like
That was an RTS, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because I played. I'm pretty sure I still have. I don't no idea whose copy it is, but I have the physical copy of Warcraft 3.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah, for my PC.
Holy
like
shit.
I sell that shit, dude. Maybe get 20. Let's look it up. I want to know now.
I doubt it's expensive. It's just.
But yeah, I never played Diablo outside of Diablo 3, and I heard that Diablo 2 was way better than Diablo 3 was, so maybe
I didn't hear it was way better. I heard it was better for the time, and people liked it more.
You could
Okay.
buy
Like,
Warcraft
'cause
3
I don't know.
Reforged Standard Edition. It was called Reforged
yeah.
for $30.
It was that one.
This
Yeah,
This one.
that's what it looked
this
like.
one's a battle.net key.
Ooh.
Well, that's what it looked
Let me go to
like.
shopping.
There we go. That's what I
You
have.
can get roughly $15. High end of like 25 if you have the case.
I do have the case.
Well, like you have the box that it came in.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, see, the low end of 10.
This was in high school. This was in high school. I don't know. I played it on my laptop.
Yeah. Show this really quick just so people can see. So this is high end, you know.
Game Hub.
Opened, but all of it's there, and then this is low end. Josh is near low end.
Yeah. Not low end life.
You got to get out of here pretty soon.
I can stay for a little.
Yeah, it don't matter. I'm gonna hang the bar shelves up here pretty soon. So before we have the next nerd night or whatever,
Yeah.
I got them outside the door. I need to stain them so then I can hang them up and shit.
I do want to do that fighting game. I
Yeah,
think that would be super fun. Or I think it would be fun.
You gonna play on that?
yeah. You want to come?
I need
the next
to-
nerd night we do.
You're playing fighting games?
We're gonna do like fighting games. We can play Streets of Rage.
I so
We're gonna play Tekken?
I'll play Tekken.
I have Tekken.
Or
I
we
just
could try to get.
haven't added it to my Steam yet because
We
I
could
got it
even,
in a
like, if
bundle.
Oh,
people
you
pop
have
in.
Tekken?
I just recently got it. 'cause
Oh,
it
dude.
came in a bundle,
Oh, okay.
and I haven't added it to my Steam library because I know I won't play it.
Yeah,
Darn.
I want to buy
I
DOA.
was like, if you want to get super frustrated, then you should definitely play that game.
I want to buy DOA. It's $17, but I don't know.
Honestly, just do DOA 5 or whatever because it's free. And I mean,
DOA
it's kind of
5's free.
yeah. It's like basically what DOA 6 does. You have like the 4 core characters, and then you can unlock the other ones. I would just say that because
How much is DOA 5 if I bought it though?
I'm not sure. You have to look. I'm sure
I
it's
could get
on
it for
sale.
like less than 10.
Because
I would do
DOA
it.
6 is cool, but DOA 5 has tag. DOA 6 doesn't
I know.
have tag.
It doesn't have tag.
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
Really?
just lame.
Why?
That was one of my favorite things. Was
Yeah.
like getting 4 people together and just playing. Didn't we do that at your house the one night? Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
for
I
sure.
fucking love
Me-
playing DOA tag, bro. It's so
I'm
fun.
down to do that
and then me and my
anytime,
friends
like-
in Oklahoma do that all the time. And then somehow me and my friend's older brother would always get paired up, and we're the better two. So me and him would just pick on my friend and my brother. We would just destroy them over and over again. I'm like, how did we get on a team together? It clearly
Remember
isn't
when
fair.
It would be me and you versus Tyler.
Yeah.
And he used to get super salty.
He wouldn't, because like it would be the 3 of us. It'd be like, all right, we're gonna just swap off on teams. So I was like,
Yeah.
no. He was
He'd be
like
I
adamant.
don't want a team.
Yeah, he just
You
would play
guys
by
just bring
himself.
me down.
Yeah. So then me and Shane would just play, and then he would just sit there and
We
get
would-
salty.
About 90% of the time we'd fuck him up. Like he would win sometimes, right? But
I mean,
like,
it's 2-1.
we would be
2v1.
doing like tag moves, and Tyler would be struggling to do the tag moves or whatever, because you could do it where like you
If
could
you
be
just-
doing it,
yeah,
and then
if you-
I hit a button, and I
Yeah.
would be like coming in like boom or whatever.
You
and,
just
like,
do neutral throw, and it swaps them out. So like you neutral throw, and it would do the animation. I come in, I would just neutral throw them again, swap to Shane. But yeah, that's anyway.
Was that 4?
that was 5.
No,
'cause
yeah,
we
we were
played it on
playing
the Xbox.
Yeah, we were playing on
Oh.
5, but yeah, I really miss playing
I didn't play
DOA
5 that
DOA
much.
tag. Like honestly, I want for like Tekken 8, like I want them to just build it as a like a 1v1 game now, and then just have a 2v2 mode as extra. I don't give a fuck if it's balanced. It would just
Yeah.
be cool to be able to play tag like that.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like that would
I-
be sick.
Yeah, the only game. Well, I only really played 2 Tekken games a decent amount. I played the 3DS one, which I don't even remember which one that was.
I remember
Really?
we played that at Miranda's a few times.
Yeah, and you would go in the basement,
Yeah.
and then you'd be playing Joey upstairs, and you would just like beat Joey. That was so funny. I don't know why he would get so mad, and you would just be like so weird about it. You would like go in a different room and start beating him.
I would play.
Well, it was on the 3DS, so it connected wirelessly.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
So Joey would be in one room, and he would be in a different room. You'd hear Joey getting all mad, and Shane would just be in the other room, just doing playing the game.
laughing or whatever. Like
That's funny.
And like, I think I'd be honest with you. I think it not like that actually made him mad, right? But like
Right. No,
agitated
he
him
would just-
because he played Tekken. Like he was actually decent at Tekken. But for some reason on the 3DS, I had his number, dude.
Oh yeah, the 3DS was what it's at. Who'd you play?
I remember I played the. Didn't they have the wooden block dude in there as like a?
Mocha Jin?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
I played that, and then was there a bear character or
Yeah,
something? I
cool.
played the bear character.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you just like trolling?
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Like those bears, like it's if you like trolling, that's a good one to play.
Mm.
Like that and Yoshimitsu.
Because I can't remember who Joey. I think Joey just played Jin or whatever.
You know, he played the breakdancing dude.
Oh,
Eddie.
Eddie Gordo
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I played Yoshimitsu, but I suck at Tekken, so.
Yeah, Yoshimitsu is hard to play too. Like you can because he just has so much he can do. You know, it's like
I just like spinning around on his sword and kicking people.
Yeah. I think it was Tekken 5. Joey was super
Stabbing
into.
myself while
He
stabbing
like played the fuck out of
another
it.
person.
I think not nowhere near what you could do in Tekken 7 like comparatively or whatever, but like compared to all of us, Joey was really good at the game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
you said that was Tekken 5.
I think it was 5. It was on the 360.
Not even
Probably
six.
it wasn't
Could've been-
5
could've
like
been
tag or something like that.
no,
or-
they had Tag 1 and they had Tag 2, but
Tag
then
was a separate.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's a separate.
I know he had tag, and I know he had one of the numbered games on Xbox 360.
So I had Tekken Tag tournament on Wii U,
Okay.
Oh yeah,
and they had Mario costumes in it.
Oh,
that's
nice.
dope.
You could dress up Jen as Mario or Luigi or Toad. You would just have,
Cool.
and they had a crazy mode where it would have super mushrooms in it, so you could get a super mushroom and just become giant
Damn,
and
that's-
beat the crap out.
That
Damn.
sounds dope.
Might need to boot the old Wii U up. No.
Hell yeah, I would play.
I hope I still have it. I don't know if I still have it.
Your Wii
I know
U?
I sold the game.
Oh.
I know I sold some of the Wii U games that I wish I hadn't sold, like Ninja Gaiden 3. The game's like super expensive on Wii U now.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I still had that Tatsunoko versus Capcom game,
Oh
dude.
yeah, I remember that.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck I did with it. I did not sell it.
It's
I don't know what I did
probably-
with it.
It was probably in the trunk of your
Probably
car.
in the
and
trunk
you
of my
sold it,
car,
and
and I
then-
sold my car. My aunt has it now.
Yeah,
She's
that was
probably like Tatsunoko versus Cap. What the fuck? Like threw it away or something.
yeah, that was a cool game that I always thought looked really cool. But again, I used to be really, really bad at fighting games. Like up until like before Fighters, I was trying to get into fighting games. Like because I
Yeah.
bought Street Fighter 2 on this. They like had a Street Fighter 2 and like 17 more words after it, and it was only released on the Switch, and it was only released physically.
Okay.
And I tried to get good at that, but I was like, I don't understand this game because
Yeah.
And I like went over to Tyler's when he still lived at your guys' parents, and I was like, how do you even do these moves? So he like showed me how to do some stuff,
Uh-huh.
and that was like when I started to try and get into fighting games. And then I still haven't.
Yeah, because I remember I just like walked into GameStop one day. I was like 16, maybe 17 or whatever. I know I was in high school. And I just walked in there and they had that. And I was like, oh, what is this? And I was looking on the back and I was like, oh, I know some of these characters or whatever. And I was like, it was on sale, I think. I know I didn't pay full price for it and I bought it. And then we played it quite a few times. We played
I
it,
remember playing at your
maybe
house.
half a dozen times, maybe a dozen times, something like that. It was fun though. Because it was different, like than the regular like Marvel versus
Right.
Capcom or whatever.
And, like
so-
I didn't know shit about Tatsunoko, but it was cool getting to see those other characters.
right, and the way they like act, like in the game and shit like that. Yeah,
Right.
it was,
$70 on eBay.
Yeah, damn, dude.
Yeah.
And then Brawl. For people who don't know, we wanted to play Super Smash Bros. Brawl really badly at
Why?
Derek's. This was years ago. This was when Brawl was still
I was just
the
like,
newest.
yeah, I was like, yo,
Oh.
bring over Brawl so we can play it. Like I wanted to play. You
yeah,
know?
yeah. So I brought my Wii and everything like that, and I thought I had it with me or whatever, and then we were like, he was like, "Where's Brawl?" I was like, "I don't know." And we went back to my parents' house. We tore my room apart looking for it. Like, went through my closet and everything or whatever. Then we get back to his dad's house and we open my trunk and it was just sitting there. It literally not a case. It was just a disc.
Was it wasn't that night, was it? Wasn't
I
it
think
like
it was-
wasn't
or
it
no,
like a
I think-
month later? Like for
It
some
was.
reason you like you were just like, oh, I gotta get this out of my trunk, and you open up your trunk and there's just shit in there, and it's on top of the pile of random garbage. It's
Right
Super
on
Smash
top.
Bros. Brawl, just the disc, not the case, just the disc sitting in his fucking trunk.
Dude, when I had my Thunderbird, my trunk was just like
Everything.
everything.
You're
It
like,
was
yo, this is the junk drawer. You just fucking
Yeah,
throw
I
the
was
shit
like,
in there.
oh, hoodies, boom. Like, because I would like throw shit in the back of the car or whatever. Well, like during the school week, and then I would go to hang out with like Nick and Mike on the weekend, and whoever would have to ride in the back. So I would just
get
take
to move.
everything that was in the back, and I would just shuck it into the trunk, and I wouldn't take it out unless I needed it.
Like I could understand if Brawl somehow managed to end up in your trunk like that. I just don't understand why it was just the disc sitting in there. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
I still have it. I still have
Oh,
the
yeah.
disc. Yeah,
That was fun.
somewhere upstairs. But,
I got Brawl like way,
Oh yeah.
not like way late, but I got it later than I didn't get it on release.
I really,
And-
I kind of regret not playing my Wii as much as I should have.
Oh yeah.
I can't say this.
Yeah. I mean, I did play it. Like I played Mario Galaxy. I played
all the see, I didn't even play the popular titles.
Yeah.
I never played Mario Galaxy or Galaxy 2.
I didn't play 2
or New Super Mario Bros.
I did. No, I played that on the DS.
Oh yeah, New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Yeah. But yeah, I played Galaxy. I played Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I owned like a bunch of. Oh, I had that one Transformers rail shooter. That was.
Rail shooters were actually really good on the Wii.
Because
they were super underrated. All the Resident Evil ones were awesome.
I think I had one of the Resident Evil ones too.
Couldn't you get like a little like railgun input thing? Yeah, that would be cool. Like
yeah,
that's
put
like
the nunchuck on the back, and then like I had this, and you used B button as trigger.
They had plenty. That dude, I had this Nerf one. It was the coolest Nerf game ever. You could just get you would just go through levels and just shoot targets like robotic targets, and you just got a shit ton of Nerf guns, and they just acted like real guns.
Okay.
But that came with a Nerf blaster that you could also put the Wii remote in and use as a blaster. And then the Resident Evil one came with a big ass revolver and a knife. You put the nunchuck in.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the revolver, it would start to hurt your finger after a while. So if you played it for more than an hour, like it had a really heavy trigger pull.
Okay.
Really?
And I think it's like kind of broken now. I maybe just need to like grease it up or something. But
remember when we used to play Nerf, like actually played Nerf at your parents' house?
Yeah.
You just like run around his basement, like ducking and jumping in cover and shit like that, shooting Nerf guns at each other.
And we did that when I was in college.
Yeah. We were like 20.
I was dating Vanessa at the time. And it would be like me, you, Kevin,
we would
Nick,
do that. It would
Vanessa.
Be like, yeah, because like most of the time it would be like me, you, and her while we were waiting for other people to show up. And then the other people would show up and we'd play a little more, and then we'd go to the hookah bar.
Yeah. we were weird 20-year-olds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, we were like...
It was so fun, though. I want to do it again, honestly.
Yeah, I would be down. We'd go to the hookah bar like literally like 2 times a week.
Yeah.
I think I went with you guys a couple times.
Yeah. We'd always go to the one in Kent.
I like knew all the people that worked there.
And I actually ordered the cheesecake one time.
They still got a hookah bar out there?
Yeah, it's still there.
I remember those were like real hot, like about however many years ago.
I mean, I'm sure they're still, well, now that you have to be 21 to buy cigarettes, you might have to be 21 to go into there.
Oh,
now.
maybe, yeah. Now, as soon as I turned 21,
I was like,
I went like 2 more times, maybe.
I remember I did go with Vanessa one time, like, I think I was like maybe 22 or 23 or something like that.
Yeah, I went once or twice with Brandon and Brittany.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was the spot or whatever before you were 21.
Right?
Like, we're still in Kent, where everything is happening.
And me and Tyler would just go and play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
We practiced for those tournaments.
It was like $1 to get bubbles. It was literally,
I remember that.
It was literally a little sawed-off piece of PVC pipe with a little bit of soap and water, and you'd just be like, it's filled with smoke.
Pop.
It's literally your contact photo is you blowing a fucking bubble.
And your head's still in your phone?
I never
like
changed
transfers?
It. Yeah, dude.
From phone to phone?
I'm trying to get your view contact.
Dude, should I frame that picture of me just screaming into your ear at emo night?
Yeah, dude. That picture is like great. I don't know why I can't like
Wasn't it also like their cover photo for a while?
It was on there, I
Facebook?
think, or something like that. But anyway, you can't really see it that well, but yeah, you're like just blowing a bubble in.
Why?
I don't know. I took it and then like I think that night I set it as your picture.
I'm just like squinting. Like, why is this bright light going off?
It's like Nick's. He's wearing the Lizard Man mask from the one Spider-Man movie.
Oh,
and then like
at Walmart.
Yeah. And then Kevin's wearing a Power Ranger one.
I turned.
Oh wait, yeah. Kevin's just wearing like a Power Ranger mask, and then Mike's wearing a Wolverine one, and Mark's wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one.
I just think it's weird that you have pictures for your contacts.
Literally just like you guys. Like that's about it.
Okay.
Like, that's the only ones.
I don't think I've ever put a picture in for
I remember
a
we were
person.
at like it was always when I was at Walmart and someone would like put a mask on, and I would like take the picture for Snapchat or whatever, but then I would save the picture, and then I was like contact photo.
Remember that video? It was like Tyler versus Nick, and he had like the Captain America show.
Oh, yeah.
Charging stuff.
Yeah, and then Nick had Thor or whatever.
Yeah. Was that? Did we put that on YouTube? I don't think so.
You've had like so many YouTubes, I feel like.
I have had 4, 3 that I've actually uploaded videos to. Like my old one, I don't even use it anymore. It was just like linked to that Bleach email or whatever, and I uploaded like Mark doing the McDonald's prank.
I remember that.
I had like when we fed a fish to a snake, Loch Ness Yeti, which I transferred to my other personal YouTube account or whatever. Which I want to make part 2, dude. I want to do it.
You
like
get a budget together.
Yeah, I need a couple $100. Like, I need a couple $100 for it to be good.
Oh, yeah.
I've only ever had one YouTube. I just originally, I've almost started like doing like weird YouTube stuff so many times.
Yeah.
Like I've recorded videos and then I don't know where they went. Like I just never uploaded them.
Yeah, I wish I would have. Honestly, to this day, I'd probably be making Smite montages, and I'd probably be playing Smite more if my one computer's drive hadn't failed when I had my when I had my computer, my old computer, because
you lost footage for one of them.
Yeah, I literally had like, I don't know, 100 clips edited down that I just needed to put in
100?
whatever over 100, dude. I had so many clips. Like I was gonna make 2 montages out of this, right? I was gonna make like 2 3-minute montages or whatever, and I had all the clips edited down to where I needed them to be edited to, and then my computer's like a shit or whatever happened to it. And then I had to take it into Geek Squad because I still had it under warranty or whatever. And they didn't even ask me. They just wiped my drives.
Are you
What the hell?
serious?
Yeah. I was fucking like, are you... They were like, they called me and they were like, so we did this with your computer. We had to factory reset it, though, and do a fresh install of Windows. And I was like, oh, okay. And that was at the time where, like, I knew a little bit about computers,
Yeah, but
not very much
like
at
a
all.
ton.
And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, well, what about, like, all my data on the drives? And they're like, we had to wipe it all. And I was like, literally the only important thing on there was, like, those clips to me. Because everything else was just, like, background
Games and-
photos or
Right.
games. I was like, I can download games. I could. Actually, I can't because those clips, a lot of them were from when I played on Xbox, and they would delete after so many days or whatever, right? So I couldn't even get most of those
Yeah.
clips back. Yeah.
That sucks.
You hate to see it.
So I literally only have one Smite montage, and it's not even like it's okay. But I had a lot of clips that were like dope as fuck that I was gonna post on there. I literally had an entire montage of just me sniping people with Agni.
Yeah.
He like goes like this and like shoots a meteor from the sky, and you have like big range on it or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I'd kill Loki while he was invisible all the time. I'd be like, that was fucking awesome. I'd record it, like,
Xbox, record
because I would
that.
always go. I would shoot it, even if I missed. I'm not gonna show the ones where I miss, but I would shoot it, and then I would turn around and I would do the laugh emoji, and then I would just wait, and then sometime, like I don't know, probably like 30% of the time, the kill marker would pop up, and I'd be like, yeah, I got that for the clip. All right, man.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're gonna probably wrap it up anyway. So,
Yeah.
thanks for hanging out. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yep. I'll hit you up tomorrow.
Have a good
gonna-
dinner.
See you, man.
Peace.
Well, that's it, people. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Give us a follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, here, YouTube, all at the Chaotic Nerds with a Z. If you like One Piece content, check out my chapter reviews. Let me know what you like, dislike. Drop a comment, drop a like, whatever. Subscribe. Thanks for hanging out.
Check me out on YouTube and Twitter at Marco1458. Might change my name soon because it's a really weird thing to search. But do tekken gaming, retro game handhelds, all kinds of stuff like that.
All right. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Later.
Peace.